I expect one. Okay, one person, because I usually do this at night. I could have waited till later on. Alright, I'm going to give this 10 more seconds. And, okay, it's one. Okay, I'm going to wait for one more person before I start. Oh, I spoke too soon. So what's up, Jay Lavonne, Cup Chronicles. So, last week I talked about the whole R. Kelly thing and how disturbed I really was at the I Miss song. And pedophilia is very serious no matter the race. Just because a girl has developed too early, and I was one of those girls who developed early too, does not mean you get to prey on her like you would look at a grown woman. She's still a little girl. She's still innocent. And it really sickens me that they're now trying to make pedophilia normal when that LGBTQ P type, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, when they try and make it normal. Okay, I understand they did it back in the days in Rome when they picked the youngest of the youngest. I understand it. But that's just nasty. What can a kid do for you? Like, really? I can't wrap my head around that, and I'm not trying to, because although I do joke around, say I like younger men, I like my younger men to be drinking age, okay? Not no little boy. Matter of fact, even when I was 25, this 18-year-old tried to hit on this 17-year-old tried to hit on me. I didn't feel right then. I really didn't feel right being with the 18-year-old and I was 25, because giving alcohol to a minor, you go to jail for that. Who wants to go to jail for soliciting alcohol? So this topic that I'm talking about is the N-word. I feel we give that word too much power. And the thing that I don't understand as an African American is, why do we call each other that? I've caught myself saying that, so I'm guilty of it too. But they're making the word normal. I'm like, do you know that N-word was meant to tear down our community and we're using it like hunky-dory? Why do you use the N-word so much in a positive light when it's supposed to be negative? A lot of people say there's a difference between the ER version and A version. A is like term of endearment. That's just like a dude calling a woman a bitch is term of endearment. It's coined by the hip-hop culture, but it doesn't make it right. And that's why I really don't understand why black people like to use that N-word. I really don't understand what is so cool about calling each other the N-word. Sometimes I catch myself saying nigga, just like Trinidad James. So I'm not saying that I'm not guilty. Record, right? So what is it about that N-word that makes it so powerful, that makes all racists want to use that word? Like I said in the previous Cup Chronicle episode, there were times when I heard that word and I had to tell somebody, you do know there's different ways to say the N-word for different races. And I think that we are so ignorant about that word. What that word is, like, first off, the N-word really means black in Spanish. They just turned into something negative way back in the day. So when I hear people call each other, hey, my N, but you get mad when other races call you that. Sometimes I understand, use it as a friendly thing, but I really think that it's quite contradictory. How can you turn something positive that's supposed to be negative? And how do you feel comfortable? Okay, Derek says he said the N-word 15. It keeps his teeth. Jesus fuck. Jesus, oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. teeth white. Seriously, Derek. How does that word keep your teeth white? And what is so funny about that whole thing is that I usually do Red Cup Chronicles at night. But since my work schedule been turning me around, I started this other little job at night, and I'm going to one of my jobs tonight. I said, and plus I can't sleep, so I'm thinking I might as well do Red Cup Chronicles now or later. So why, Derek, if you still watching, that's a Paul Mooney joke. Shows how much I've seen that man in a while. So I remember one time at the Normandy bonfire last year, I was like, nigga. And it made my grandma so mad. I had to do a public apology that night at the bonfire so my grandma won't be mad at me. God rest her soul. So, you got your red cups up, red cup flowing. I got my red cup flowing too. Yeah. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, mother sucker. And oh my gosh. So last week I did talk about the whole R. Kelly situation. That's absurd. Just watch it on my page if you like. I have to put more episodes on YouTube anyway. So I've been kind of lazy about my brand, but sometimes you gotta get unlazy about your brand. Like I say, last week, it was a year since I've been doing Red Cup Chronicles on Facebook Live. So I was happy to celebrate that by doing Red Cup Chronicles. So why do people give that N-word so much power? Oh my goodness. Like that one, like Kanye West said it was on a song. They shouldn't give that all that power. And the song is obviously called Power. And I just feel that we should be a little bit more conscious about that word as we use it in our community. It's like one thing you get mad when other races call you that. But then you call each other that is all good. Don't get me wrong. It's all good. You call each other that. But here's somebody else that you get mad. Whether you spell with the ER or A at the end. It's still degrading our rights. We all use it. I told you a second. I'll use that word sound like Trinidad James. So I watch myself too when it comes to that N-word. Oh my God. Oof. I really can't sleep. I'm trying to go to sleep. Oh my goodness. So I just feel in general that we should be a little bit more conscious about that word and the history behind it. And for those of other races that want to say that word, excuse me, there's a way that you could call the N-word without saying the N-word for each race. So just because people want to degrade black people, all races are being degraded. Which, another reason why I don't understand why other races don't like black people. When we were the original people. Duh. Like, shoot. I just don't get it. I really don't. It's like I used to try to rationalize, like Chris Rock said, I used to try and rationalize certain things black people do. That word, I don't know. Just like how you shouldn't refer to yourself as a nigga. Women, we shouldn't refer to ourselves as bitches. Same demeaning concept, different words, different meanings, different definition. Bitch is actually definition, female dog in Webster Dictionary. And the true definition of the N-word, which is why I don't understand why people use it, is a worthless person who ain't worth a darn. So you want to call yourself a word and you feel you're not worth anything. I try to stay away from saying that word. It's one of those words you don't like, but it just slipped. Like, it's natural for black people to say it. It's natural for other races to say it too. And judging from the true history of the word, we should put that in a box. Do I know I'm a black person? Well, you do see I'm dark skinned, so I know I'm a black person. Red cup, right? And if you're going to give power to a word, any word, know the true meaning and use it as the true meaning instead of making your little slang. Because sometimes when you use certain words as slang, you make yourself sound stupid, like that slang bae. We talk about some baby before anybody else, but bae is actually a Danish word for poop. So you call somebody babe, you actually calling somebody a pile of shit. And it's like, it's so many meanings to different words that we say as slang when it's completely different. And then when you find the true meaning, we sound dumb as hell. And that's another reason why I don't like us giving that word too much power, because they hear us say it. And you know how all the other races want to emulate black people anyway. Why give them something else to emulate? They already dressing up like us when they rob these banks, so they could blame stuff on us because everybody blames stuff on black people. So they want to emulate everything: rock and roll, blues, jazz, dancing. That's black people. So why give them something else to take from us? The more you know. And just saying, like I say, I've said the word too. Try not to say it. I try to steer away from certain things from the black community. Truth be told. So, let me know what y'all think of that N-word. I'll think of more topics as I go. I need a swift kicking in my butt because I actually like doing Cup Chronicles. I've been doing it for a year and a week. You know, trying to make this a little household thing. So, you got a job? Raise a red cup. If you work all types of shifts for your household, raise a red cup. You got stuff in your name, raise a red cup. If you are working hard to make a legacy, raise a red cup. First off, do not use that word too often because other races will use that N-word. And then we want to be mad at them. So in order for stop other races from degrading us, we need to stop degrading ourselves first as African Americans. So raise your red cup. You got stuff in your name. You trying to rest for Friday. Deuces. Love y'all. This is my first time actually doing Cup Chronicles in the morning. So kind of a culture shock. See, that's what you get when your schedule get changed every other day. I'm just saying. So I love y'all. I love doing this. Those who tune in, I thank you. Those who tune in saying I'm boring, at least you tune in, and I thank you. Like I said, it's been a year, and I hope to do many more. And I'm still doing radio shows. Just life been kicking me in the butt, and sometimes I need a little bit more pep up and ask myself, why am I doing this before I actually do something? And there's times when I have self-doubt about it. Like, right now, I'm scared of doing the radio thing because my mom was a trailblazer when it comes to radio, like internet radio in St. Louis. And although we did butt heads while she was alive, I don't want to tarnish anything while she's, in spirit. And I'll be second generation talk radio. So, doing that, getting different topics together. I also advertise, for a small fee. I advertise your stuff. Small little side hustle. Hey, a girl got some. Oh, okay, good. So you gotta have 5 different incomes in order to have riches. Can't just have 2 jobs because I got 2 jobs sometimes and I'm still scraping check to check. Hunty. So things are getting better at the home front. I'm getting a little bit more sane. So if I do take a little breaks here and there, that's me going back to the drawing board, analyzing what I've done wrong and what I could do better. And plus, if I don't have belief in myself, trust me, I do have friends that kick me in the butt here and there. People. I ain't gonna call y'all heifers because some of y'all boys. So, stop giving the wrong things a lot of power. Do your thing. Go to work. Go to sleep. Provide. Resurrect cups. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.